Yes, sir. Welcome back to the Dropping Dimes podcast daily dime series. This is episode 18, and for today's episode, we have all the games, including the historic night by the dime dropper LaMelo Ball, and we have a new segment. Yes, sir. We have the pick and dime segment. Yes, we have the first two pick and dime segments. Thank you for those who cooperated and participated. And of course, we still have the top five plays of the night. The Dropping Dimes podcast starts right about. Let's go, D-Book. Now! Yes, sir. So, welcome back, Dimers, to the Daily Dime series of the Dropping Dimes podcast. If you haven't done it yet, please click on the subscribe button and hit on the notification bell. And then leave a comment. Please feel free to leave a comment, share the video, and smash on the like button. Okay, so again, welcome to episode 18 of the Daily Dime series. You can follow us on the following social media outlets such as Facebook and Instagram. You can also catch the episodes there, by the way. And then you can also follow us on Twitter and Pinterest. And again, you can still, of course, follow us on Anchor and Spotify. Let's start off the episode with a travel back in time. Okay, so to travel back in time, way back January 10, 1986. Yes, sir. Clyde, the Glide Drexler had a monster defensive game as he had 10 steals against the Milwaukee Bucks. Unfortunately, they lost 95 to 89, but still a super monster defensive game from the Clyde, the Glide Drexler. So that is it for our travel back in time. Let's now go to our spin and dime segment. Okay, so for our spin and dime segment, as always, this is in collaboration with Sports Daily News. Please follow them on Instagram at sports_daily news_. So let's kick it off with the Cavs and the Bucks. Milwaukee winning it 100 to 90 as they now move to 6-4. The Miami Heat winning against the Washington Wizards 128 to 124. Tyler Hero had a very big game. And of course, the Hornets beating the struggling Atlanta Hawks as LaMelo Ball became the youngest ever to have a triple-double. Mikal Bridges also had a career game as the Phoenix Suns defeated the Pacers 125 to 117. The earliest game today, the Denver Nuggets beating the undermanned Sixers 115 to 103. And then the Blazers taking care of business against the Sacramento Kings as they won 125 to 99. The Dallas Mavericks, led by Luka Magic, who had another triple-double, won against the Magic 112 to 98. And then, of course, we have the Spurs beating the Timberwolves 125 to 122. Okay, so those are the scores. Let's now go to our featured games. We have 4 featured games today. Let's start with the first one. Okay, for the first one, it's all about LaMelo, the dime dropper Ball. Man, the kid was simply amazing. He schooled his brother yesterday, and today he had a triple-double. He was 1 assist shy of a triple-double yesterday. This time, he made sure he would get it as his Hornets beat the Hawks 113 to 105. The dime dropper LaMelo Ball had 28, 12, and 22, 12, and 11. And then Scary Terry Rozier had 23, 4, and 2. And of course, another poster dunk. PJ Washington had another big game, 22, 7, and 1. For the struggling Atlanta Hawks, Collins and Trae Young continue to struggle. Cam Reddish had 21, 5, and 1, and DeAndre Hunter had 20, 8, and 1. Trae Young did have a double-double with 15 and 10. Let's now go to our next game. Our next game is against the Spurs and the Wolves, and it was this guy, DeMar DeRozan. Look at this. Damn, oh my goodness. DeMar DeRozan. Now that's how you throw it down. Let's go to the stats. I'm sure Sir Portareza and also Sir Tonyo Borromeo are very happy as their Spurs won 125 to 122. DeMar DeRozan, what a game. 38, 5, and 5. DeJounte Murray, 22 points, 14 boards, and 4 dimes. And then Patty Mills, he's all about buckets. 21 points for Patty Mills. Karl Anthony Towns played. He had a double-double, 25 and 13, plus 4 dimes. D'Angelo Russell had 16, 3, and 6, while Malik Beasley had 29, 4, and 2. Yes, so for the third featured game, we don't have to see the highlights anymore. We just have to see the celebration after the game. What a nice celebration here from the Phoenix Suns as they celebrated Miles Bridges' career game. What a game for Miles Bridges, the former Villanova Wildcat. As the Suns beat the Pacers 125 to 117. D-Book had 25, 3, and 7. Mikal Bridges had 34, 3, and 2, while CP3 had 15, 2, and 10. DeMontis had a big game. He had 28, 22, and 4. Trez Brogdon had 22, 6, and 9, and Miles Turner had 15 points, 10 boards, and 3 dimes. Unfortunately for the Pacers, they lost by 8. And of course, let's go to the last featured game. For the last featured game, it was the Heat beating the Wizards with their teamwork as always. Nice passing there by the Miami Heat. That was basically how they defeated the Washington Wizards. And the final score was 128 to 124. Tyler Hero had a monster game, 31 points, 9 boards, and 2 dimes. Jimmy Butler had 26, 10, and 9. Oh my goodness. What a stat line for Jimmy Buckets. And then Kelly Olynyk. Yes, sir. Kelly Olynyk. My biggest pickup this week in fantasy basketball, showing up 18, 6, and 5. And how about Denny Avdija finally putting up the numbers when I dropped him. Denny had 25 and 5, and then Garrison Matthews had 22, 2, and 1. And then Rui Hachimura had 17, 5, and 2 for the Wizards, but they lost by 4 points. They are really struggling right now. So that is it for our Pin and Dime segment. Again, thank you to Sports Daily News for all the updates and the stats. Let's now go to our newest segment. This segment is called the Pick and Dime segment. So let's now go to our Pick and Dime segment. So earlier I posted 2 debatable questions. So let's start with this one. So we posted this on Instagram, on Twitter, and on Facebook. I thought this would be like an epic fail because of, people weren't really responding to it. But fortunately, some of the dimers responded. So the first one was, who would you rather start your franchise with? Is it Luka Magic or the Joker? And according to one of our top fans, Marcus Bolano, he also has his own recap show on TikTok. So let's start with Marcus' answer. He would go with Luka because according to Marcus, he is younger and has more potential. Thank you, Marcus Bolano, for sharing your thoughts. And then, of course, Sir Arvin Alimboya, another top fan and supporter of the podcast. According to Sir Arvin, definitely Luka Magic. Okay, so let's now go to the second pick and dime question. There you go. So the question is, who is more important to the Lakers, LBJ or AD? And then on Instagram, it was Sports Daily News who said LeBron because he brings the leadership and the work ethic, according to one of our top fans as well, and hopefully would be guesting one of these days, Jonas de Guzman, LeBron as well. Okay, and then of course, for Jonas, it's because he feels like at this point LeBron is more important, but eventually AD will be running the show for the Lakers. But see, to Benedict, he also has a different call on it, rather, for him. LeBron, even though he's more experienced, AD brings so much because he's younger, he's more versatile. And then, what are the other things that he said here? Malaki yung impact ni Davis as a big man. He's very productive in offense and especially in defense, given also that he's also much younger than LeBron. So again, thank you to Benedict, Jonas, and Sports Daily News. Thank you also to Sir Arvin Alimboyal and to Marcus Bolano for sharing your thoughts. Let's now go to our top plays of the night. Okay, so for our top plays, let's start first, of course, with number 5. At number 5, we have this play from LaMelo. Oh my goodness, against Kevin Huerter. What a move. Mike will be very proud. Look at that. Wow, that's a MJ right there from the young LaMelo Ball. Kevin Huerter. Now go to number 4. At number 4, we have Danny Avdija. So from LaMelo to Danny, and Daniel had himself a game 25 and 5 from the rookie. What a move here against a fellow rookie in Precious Achua, by the way. Nice move by Danny Avdija. Now let's go to number 3. At number 3, we have this play from Terry Rozier. You see, look at that. What a smack by Terry Rozier. John Collins didn't even bother when he saw Rozier coming down like that. Good move by Collins and also Cam Reddish. He just let him go. Terry at it again. Now let's go to number 2. At number 2, this play from D-Book. Do not call him Devin Booker, just call him D-Book. And he just booked that one in like what? Like a hammer? Oh, I don't know. He just punched it home, basically. What a smack by Devin Booker. Let's now go to number 1. At number 1, we have this play. Look at this. The Joker from Will Barton. Nice pass. And Nikola Jokic running the floor, looking very slim. He ain't joking around. The kid is in tip-top shape with a smack. That's my main man right there, Nikola the Joker Jokic. And those are the top plays of the night. Okay, so for our shout-outs, again, happy birthday. I promised him he has an automatic shout-out because it's his birthday. Charles Nobleza, happy birthday, Charles Nobleza, my former student. This guy is a baller. He knows a lot about, when it comes to basketball, this guy knows a lot of stuff, man. Basketball IQ is off the charts. I also, just like with Jonas, I also hope Charles can also guest here in the podcast. Happy birthday, Charles. And of course, belated happy birthday also to his Ernest. Yes, sir. Regarded as the best PE teacher in San Lo, Sir Jean Lopez. Happy birthday, belated happy birthday, sir. And of course, special shout outs as well to the Mamba. Yes, sir, the Mamba, another guy, one of these guys who, one of my former co-teachers. That, wow, basketball IQ is also off the charts. Sir Carlos Sombrito, also known as Calus Lucas. And then, of course, our forever MVP whenever we had summer leagues before the school year, Sir Louis Macabiog. Yes, sir. Shoutouts po sa inyong lahat. And I hope all of you are doing well. Okay, so let's now proceed to this one. Okay, so to end the episode again, for those who haven't done it yet, before I even say you subscribe on the channel, if you love the NBA and if you love basketball, the Dropping Downs podcast is the channel for you. So click on that subscribe button and hit on the notification bell so that you can always follow all the episodes of the podcast. Feel free to leave a comment, smash on the like button, and share the video as well. So again, thank you to everyone. This is the 18th episode of the Daily Dime series of the Dropping Dimes podcast. This is J.I. Dimes saying Nikola Jokic ain't joking. Now, keep safe, everyone.